Alright, so as you can see, we're now only a half game ahead of the Red Sox for first in the AL East. Also, the last episode, I goofed and it ended up being close to an hour. How I goofed was I forgot to turn quick counts on, resulting in us having to play a full game. A game that went 11 innings, and we lost after I elected to intentionally walk, issue an intentional walk with the bases loaded in that situation. So we'll see how this goes against the Orioles. Or actually, wait, yeah. Now, quick counts on. Let's not forget this time. Alright, Orioles are 22 and 29, and we are 29 and 23. Luis Gil, 0-7 on the year. He has not pitched very good. I don't know why the Orioles are starting him.
Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Gil. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he tried
Here we
to
go.
get to the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
And the shed is out.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Biggio hitting 237.
There, and the count is even.
Foul.
No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Next pitch misses way outside. Next offering is fouled back. And it's ball
4. Biggio will walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Oh,
To the backstop.
that was a bad one to swing at.
Hot shot to third.
And a base hit past third. And Biggio moves up to second
So it's
base.
first and second with only one away. And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a ball.
And there's a drive to left. That's a Springer dinger, 3-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And it's Lourdes Goriel Jr. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
And that is going to be
Base hit.
a base hit for Gurriel.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's Joey Gallo.
And a hit for Gallo in the right. Perfect.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean,
Chapman to left.
clearly.
And that just clears for a 3-run homer. 6 runs in the inning.
Chapman hits one out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Now, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close.
And Luis Gil doesn't even make it out of the first inning.
Instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles.
And Kirk is going to fly out.
Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Bruce Zimmerman up and loosening in the pen. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mount.
And we go to the bottom of the first. 6 runs on the board for the Blue Jays in the first.
But the long ball was working in this. We go to the bottom of the first.
Gosman just 1 win against 4 losses in 10 starts this season. Gosman, what are you doing, buddy?
ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And the righty deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens?
And there's a hit for Jamai Jones.
Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's in there.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Jones, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and now 2 gone. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Ripped to short.
And we head to the second inning.
Across the diamond, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Bo Bichette up to the dish. On the ground. And foul ball. And the pitch. Popped up. Mateo should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 down. Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. A walk and a run scored his first time. A swing and a soft liner. Urias makes the grab. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might.
This one.
And that one's hammered to left. That is gone. Number, I think it said 17 coming into this game on the year. So that's number 18 for Vlad Jr.
For low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard.
7-0.
Good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And there's
And a base hit for Springer.
And that's going to kick into the corner.
Springer to second, he's out. And we go to the bottom of the inning.
Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's now 7-0. Back now at Oriole Park, we head to the bottom of the second and into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one gone. And now it's Austin Haynes.
The left fielder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now it's the DH, Robert Newstrom. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 1-2-3. Go on to the third inning. Here's Goriel. And he deals. Goriel gets a piece. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
So up next for Toronto, Joey Gallo. Singled and scored his first time.
And strike three looking.
Out number 2.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Bounce to the left.
Base hit for Chapman.
Base hit. Around first, heading for 2.
Chapman trying for a double, he's out. And we go to the bottom of the third.
Back here in Baltimore, now it's DJ Stewart. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And a 2-1 on the way. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, splitter of the dirt. And it beats it for the first out after the drop third strike. Here's Travis Shaw.
The third baseman. Travis.
And Travis Shaw will walk.
Off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Jorge Mateo now struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first.
The second baseman.
And 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Shaw leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt.
Shaw trying for second, he's safe.
Second. Here's the 2-2. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And next for the Orioles, Jamai Jones. Doubled his first time up. Strike 2.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And we go to the
And a
fourth.
swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for the Orioles. Welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. And here is Alejandro Kirk. And a count 1-2.
Base hit for Kirk in the left.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Runner at first with no outs here. fly ball out into left center field.
That is caught.
Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
So, Bichette.
Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Next pitch is inside. And the count 2-1. That one in for a strike, 2-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right side.
Base hit.
Sneaks through, base hit.
And Kirk is
The runner at third, but the base
not fast enough to score on that, so he's going to stay put.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ground ball.
Could be two.
And oh boy! That is a bad throw. It's 9-0. It's 2 runs will score.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
Has some trouble.
Knocked out at third base, and they'll get the out at second. Springer is safe at first. It's 10-0.
The pitcher on here.
And that's going to do it. Bruce Zimmerman into the game now for the Orioles.
Of the year for him.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And catch me. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Bottom of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ramon Urias. The next pitch misses, 2-2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. Just pull off of it a little bit right there, that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Next offering is fouled back. That one to first. Guerrero steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him.
And Rutschman
Good execution.
walks
Tries
with
to
2
check his
outs.
swing. Now we'll look to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Now batting.
Man at first. Now Austin Haynes. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped in the air. Left field. Goriel.
And we'll go to the 5th.
Makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Joey Gallo. Next offering is down low. Now 3-1. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Foul ball.
And so the left
And Gallo
allows
walks.
the leadoff free pass.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's a rocket out to left. Hauls it in for the out. And now the DH, Alejandro Kirk. And he's already singled in this game. Maybe a 2.
Ground ball. That's going to be a double play, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th.
And the inning is over. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So next to hit for Baltimore, DJ Stewart. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Here's a 1-2. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch off the plate. 3-2 now. And here's a 3-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Travis Shaw will hit next. Next offering is fouled back.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around. Back now at Oriole Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. Kicks and fires. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Softly hit to third. Shaw sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. On the ground to third.
Third baseman bobbles it, and Bichette is safe. That's an error on Travis Shaw.
Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit.
And Bichette moves up to third.
Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first look.
That one is
That is cranked to left and off the wall.
Pulls into third safely.
And that's an RBI double for Guerrero. It's 11-0.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's George Springer. Soft contact in the air.
2 down.
Urias makes the play, and there are 2 down. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Here's Lourdes Goriel Jr. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones on the move to his right. Tracks it down for the out.
All right, bottom of the 6th.
Back here in Baltimore. And the batter now, Jorge Mateo.
All right, let's put Rosenthal in the game.
Pitch out of the pen here.
This big of a lead, we don't need Gosman to pitch anymore
He's having
today.
an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 gone here. And into the box for Baltimore, Jamai Jones. 1 for 2. Next pitch is popped up. Chapman settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Ramon Urias. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's filled up. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Next offering is foul back.
Castle.
Got him. Out number 3. And the Orioles top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Joey Gallo. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Now that for third base. Matt Chapman.
That's hard hit on the line.
That's a base hit for Chapman.
It's in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Santiago Espinal. Runner on first and one down for him. And now the lefty. Wide throw.
And a wide throw. Runners at the quarters. And another double play not turned.
So an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Makes the catch for the out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. The pitch.
Base hit.
Hit and a run in to score.
That's an RBI single for Bichette, 12-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And
All right, Holden Caps is in.
Carry through the middle of the field.
Coming out for the Orioles, Holden Caps. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive.
Base hit.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
13-0. Biggio in the second with a double.
Third, so just one across on the play.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And a foul ball. Bichette on third. Biggio at second with 2 gone. And he chases that one. Good job at
That was a bad
control,
one to
right?
swing at.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's Adley Rutschman. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. And a healthy size lead for him to go to work with. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. And it's foul away. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Austin Haynes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 2nd strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Robert Newstrom. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Out to short. Bichette handles the
All
check.
right, we go to the bottom of the, we go to the top of the.
That ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's George Springer to start it off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly, it was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
40,347 the attendance for this one.
Rip to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now back.
Lourdes Goriel Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-1. Goriel gets a piece.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. A wind of the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Haynes makes the catch. 2 away now.
The right field.
Here's Joey Gallo.
Joey.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. That one fouled off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Oh, shoot. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay.
And here it comes. Stays alive. Pulled down the line.
And that's Gallo. Gallo! Foul.
It's a really good pass of the ball.
By
there. Just a little too
3,
quick.
a little over 3 feet. Are you kidding me?
Next offering is fouled back.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Blue. Nate Pearson on the pitch here. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. Welcome back. And now the right fielder, DJ Stewart. Here comes the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now there's one away.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of it.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Chapman puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Up next.
Here's a speed threat, Jorge Mateo. And now it's 1-2. That one missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
All right,
3
to the 9th.
inning over.
4 errors, or 3 errors that are committed by the
All set for the
Orioles.
start of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Stays alive.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And he deals. Slapped foul. Next pitch inside. Full count now. Line.
Base hit for Chapman.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
That misses. And the count 2-1. That one fouled off, 2-2. Grounder might be 2. Off balance pitch.
And that's a double play.
It's a double play. Danny Jansen to hit here. That's the 3rd.
And that'll end the inning.
Whips it across. That's out number 3. 2, 3, 4. And welcome back. Bottom 9. And now, Jamai Jones. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there are 2 outs. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. High in the air, out to right.
And that's going to do it, a 13-0 win.
And the Blue Jays put an end to their 3-game skid.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game, swinging the bats, scoring runs.
I mean, it's the Baltimore Orioles. What do you expect?
And that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
3 errors, all by Travis Shaw. And all 3 runs that were charged to Zimmerman were unearned. All right. Alright, you know what? Let's go to the draft here and see what kind of players we can get. Alright, we have the 27th overall pick. And we are thin at starting pitcher. And I have, like, not done any scouting, so I have, like, no idea who's good and who's not good. Although this Mark Bender guy looks pretty nice, so I'm going to pick him up. And then, next selection, let's see, we'll go with him. And then, well, those catchers are going to take too long. Ugh. Let's just take Rosa. Alright, so there's some of the trades. Now, how did our draft picks come out? Okay. So we pretty much, yeah. So we only drafted like one non-pitcher, which was Richard Young, and then like we drafted either starting or relief pitchers. Let's see. And I'll just simulate to the end of that. Alright, auto. Alright, this one will do. Trying to protect a 3-2 lead here against the Rays in the bottom of the ninth in Tampa.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. The Jays looking to wrap up a one-run victory in the ninth, but they'll have to navigate through the middle of the order to do it. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One out. Luke Voigt at the plate.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And a swing and a miss. Two gone.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Hardliner.
And that's a base hit.
He couldn't run it down. Throw in.
Alright, tying run at second, winning run at first.
Now with two away. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Trying to deliver as the hero. That's in for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And a foul ball. So now with one swing, this guy could
Got it.
And a swing and a miss. The tying go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. 3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
25 saves now for
Thanks for
Romano.
joining us.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Gallo got a home run during sim. Nice. Keep active. So that's going to bring us to this game here against Philadelphia.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. The Cleveland Guardians had 12 hits
There's
as a
two
team
games set
as they
here
beat
against
the Orioles in
Philadelphia.
Baltimore 7-6. The Red Sox
And we're now 7 games in front in the AL East.
7-5. The Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win in a walk-off against the Rays 4-3. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 1-0. The Miami Marlins had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. The Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-1. The win was their 7th in a row.
Alright, let's look at the standings here. We're first in the AL East.
Cincinnati 8-4.
Guardians leading the Central, and the Mariners leading the AL West. Angels and Twins have the wild card spots. NL East, Mets lead that one. The Reds lead the NL Central, but they've lost 4 in a row. Cardinals have won 5 in a row.
Thanks for joining me. That's all for
And
today.
the Padres, on a 7-game winning streak, they lead the NL West. Dodgers and Phillies hold the wild card spots. Alright, that does it for this episode.